It's the strangest thing to be like having to try every single platform in the world right now because TikTok's, probably most likely going away. And yeah, so now I am going to try streaming on YouTube, which is not something I thought I would ever do. So, first time here. So I wanted to hop on this live because I've never been live on YouTube, and I think it's hilarious that I am basically forced into this weird position now where we have to try new weird different things. I don't know anything about YouTube, and I don't know how I feel about being on live at any given moment, but I do think this could be fun. Right now there is nobody here, so that's fun. My hair looks terrible, so we're just gonna fluff it. Oh no. It's backwards like the weather lady. There we go. It's confusing. Okay, so what do people even talk about in here? What is the point of a live? I wonder if I could just have an entire conversation with myself and just like keep it going just for practice. So that's what I'm gonna try and do. So what are some things I want to talk about? TikTok's going away. I don't know what to do with that. It's really depressing. As a content creator who really found community here. I really found community here, and it made me sad to think that it would even could go away, the potential that it could go away. God, 1 minute and 30 seconds in, and I am not liking this live at all. It is so weird to be talking to myself the entire time. God, I'm gonna run out of things to talk about because I have no idea what I'm doing. This is weird. I'm this big advocate for people putting themselves in different situations and different rooms and difficult environments that you wouldn't otherwise be in, things that would make you feel uncomfortable, awkward, or things like that. I could use a better camera. And I feel very much like that's exactly what this is. I have no reason to be here except that I'm here. And by doing something hard and something different, I actually have an opportunity to meet new people, and that's exactly what content creation's always been about for me. The idea of being able to just be part of a community of people who actually get it, not just being with, who we grew up with or who we married, people that we went to high school or college with, like people I worked with, this is just a community of like-minded individuals. And when everything seems like it's not been that way, or like you never fit in, I always felt like TikTok kind of did away with that feeling. And it's sad to let it go now. It's sad that it's going away, and it's sad that things are changing because now it's like starting off again. Everything's starting and everything is like new and fresh. And even like with Red Note, like Red Note was like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe we're back to what it was before. Like the early stages of TikTok and what that felt like. And just like even the editing tools are so different on Red Note. And I was like, what the heck is this? Hey guys, I'm Renee with Honest and Bias. If you have any questions, if you want to drop any comments anywhere, please feel free. I see there are 2 people who are watching, so that's pretty cool. 3.5 minutes in, I felt very nervous about this whole thing. But anyway, my whole point in talking about everything is just that I think it's good to put ourselves in environments that are uncomfortable. Oh, they left. Now they won't be able to hear my spiel. Red Note. That's what we were talking about. The streaming service, the app itself seems to be fairly easy to use. I didn't think it was too overwhelming. It felt very much like early stages of TikTok, which meant that the editing features were a little bit too fast for me and I couldn't figure it out initially, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't terrible. That's the water. The water tank always goes off. It wasn't bad and it wasn't terrible. It just was new. And it almost reminds me of like times when I've been in rooms with other small business owners, and small business owners are small business owners. And, I don't really consider myself a small business owner, even though I am an LLC owner. But it was that idea of like, man, do I fit in here? Is this working? Is this okay? And being in that room, being in a different room stretches you. It makes you better at what you are doing. It makes you understand what you're capable of and where you might have shortcomings and where you might fall short. And I think that that's the coolest thing about it, having an opportunity to kind of start fresh. Knowing all the things that I know now about every platform that I've worked on, knowing all the things that I have learned, like it's no small feat. I can remember just thinking like, man, I hope I can get to 1,000 followers one day on YouTube. And I'm there now. And that's exciting to me. And it's fun. And I think it's just the coolest thing ever. So here's to new platforms, I think this whole new thing with TikTok going away and the potential that it might actually go away and not just be bought out by somebody else who ruins the algorithm, it scares the crap out of me. But it also leaves me in a space where I feel like we will be able to do really cool things in other ways. So that's what I think. And that's 5 minutes and 45 seconds of me just talking about nothing. Oh, gosh. I don't even know what else to talk about. I wasn't prepared to come on live. I just did it as a test.